Hello guys, it's Skinny Legs. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just want to say what's good, guys. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about being pregnant with twins, I guess. This will be my little story time. Or I might just talk about how my kids are driving me insane. No. Let's see. Sorry, they're in the background. If you hear them, I have two kids. Okay. I first found out I was pregnant around August. No. It was April 2017. Like end of April. I remember because I told one of my coworkers that I thought that I might be pregnant, and she just didn't understand why I thought I might be pregnant. And I was like so tired every day after work, and I only work 3 days a week, so, and I was so tired, and let's see, I was getting fatter, and she was like, if pregnant people their bodies don't usually change, and they don't really notice it changing until they're a few months pregnant, right? And I was like, well, I am getting fat. Like, my waist and my stomach, it was just like too big for the work pants. And the work pants, you could like stretch them out on the sides. Shout out to Disney for them very adjustable work pants. That was great. So yeah. And I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And she was like, did you miss your period? And I was like, no, I didn't miss my period, but like I wasn't concerned about my period because my periods are usually irregular, or they were irregular as fuck, so missing my period, I would miss it like a few times, like not in a row, but like, you know, every other month I would not have a period regularly. So yeah. And she was like, the only way you'd be pregnant and actually growing out of your pants would be if you're having twins. And thank you for saying that, because I had twins. I didn't find out I was pregnant. Like, I didn't officially confirm it until a week after, because I was poor. I needed money. I needed that paycheck to get the pregnancy test. And let's see, 2 weeks after that, or that week that I bought the pregnancy test, me and my boyfriend went to the free clinic up here somewhere in Orlando, and they confirmed it for us for the second time, like an actual confirmation. And then they told me I had to wait 2 weeks to come back to do an ultrasound because I wasn't that far along in my pregnancy. Yeah. So 2 weeks go by, we go to the ultrasound, and I don't know if you've ever been pregnant before. If not, when you do an ultrasound, they let you go by yourself first before you let your boyfriend and whoever else is there with you come into the room, because you have to take off your clothes. Like, you gotta take off your pants and your underwear, depending on what kind of ultrasound they're doing. So yeah, I did all that. I sat in the chair, I had a little paper covering the lower half of my body, and she pulled out this, I don't even have anything to show you. Like, the wand was like almost this big, maybe a little bit bigger, because the handle part was kind of big, but it was like a giant white thing that they put inside of you. It's crazy. And it was so weird. But yeah, she showed me the baby. Like, she was like, oh, this is a little sack and that, and they eat out of this. You can see the little thing where they eat out of and whatnot. Sorry about the noise again. And she like moved it a little bit, and I thought the machine was like glitching or something. And she was like, oh, and if you look over here, and she moved the thing, she's like, there's another one. And I was like, what? No way. And she was like, yeah. And she's like, you can see this one's turned a different way, and you can see like the side of it. And it was like crazy. I was like about to cry. And she was like, okay, so do you want me to tell them when they come in here, or do you want to tell them? And I was like, you can tell them, because they were going to come in, they were going to call them in, because she checked me out already about, like, you know. And then my boyfriend and his mom came in the room, and the lady came back in, and she was like, okay, let's show you what we found. And she showed the one baby, and she explained everything all over again, and then she was like, oh, and if you look over here. And my boyfriend and his mom were like, what? What? And we all just started crying, and like as soon as I said what, I like burst into tears. I was like holding my tears back. I don't know, it felt like forever. But once I started crying, it just like waterfall. Like I needed a new shirt. And I told my mom like afterwards. My boyfriend like told his whole family. My mom posted it on Facebook like 2 minutes after I told her. Thanks, Mom. Quiet. And yeah, that happened. Being pregnant with twins, it was like a little stress, I guess. I was stressed because I was working. I didn't know what we were gonna do. We were having 2 kids instead of being surprised with just 1. We were having 2. Like, my brain just like flew out the window with that shit. And yeah. Then after that, I was working. I stopped working around 4.5 months, maybe 5 months of my pregnancy. It was like Thanksgiving-ish time. It's crazy. I was in a lot of pain, so that's why I started my leave a little bit early. I had a lot of leg pain in my left leg. That was stressful for me because I could barely get out of the fucking bed. After I came home from work, I couldn't get up. After I sat down, I couldn't get up. I had to lay down. My leg was hurting so bad. I like cried so much from that pain, and I don't know if my neck is like this the whole time. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that was painful. That was like the most painful thing I went through. And afterwards, after I had the babies, I still have pain in my leg. They're 7 months old now. I still have pain in my leg. It's not as bad, but I still have the pain. Bless you. So yeah. I don't think that happens to everybody. In the middle of the pregnancy, I was very hormonal. My boyfriend did not help with me being hormonal and raging all the time. I was a raging bitch, especially after I stopped working and I was stuck in this fucking house all day. It was crazy. So yeah. Then we had a little gender reveal type of little Getty, and I found out that I was having a boy and a girl. That was perfect. I don't need any more kids now, guys, so my dreams have been fulfilled. Me and my best friend talked about us having kids and stuff. Mind you, we were in middle school, and actually in middle school I didn't want to have any kids. Like later on in life, I didn't want to have any biological children. I wanted to adopt kids. There's a whole nother story around that, but yeah, she convinced me, and we were talking about it, and I was like, we both decided we wanted twins, 1 boy and 1 girl, so we would like have no more. And she was like, maybe she would want more, but she doesn't have any kids, by the way. Yeah, and that was middle school. Fast forward, like, how long have we been friends? We've been friends for almost like 10 years, so fast forward that many years, and it's crazy. and amazing. I couldn't imagine my life without these two little brats. So, and you hear them in the background. Yeah, I had a C-section December, right before Christmas. So their birthday is very close to Christmas. Yeah, that was my pregnancy. The C-section went great. It was fast. Thank God. I did not want to be pushing two kids out of my vagina. That's just my choice. Sorry, not sorry. And yeah, what else? Recovery was kind of hard, but luckily I don't live where I would have to climb stairs to go to my room or go to my house, so stairs would make a C-section very fucking hard. And yeah, that was my pregnancy story. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If not, don't.